Welcome everyone to another year, 2023 of Top Boss Best Double Up Bets. In a nutshell, what I do is I give you one bet per week, okay? We start week one with $100. If you're tuning in week three, it's okay. Start your week three with whatever amount you can afford to lose, okay? So I'm going to give you the best bet, one bet. We're going to take $100. We're going to double that to 200. You're going to tune in next week. I'm going to give you another one. You're going to take that 200 and you're going to bet it. You're going to turn that into 400. Okay? The reason we do that is because we need to get to a point where we're free rolling, where we're not using our money to make bets. Okay? That's the number one thing we want to achieve whenever we're gambling. Okay? We don't want to gamble with our own money. So we'll take that risk the first couple weeks, okay? Usually when I'm up to like week three, I pocket my $100 in case I lose. I can start over with that $100, okay? The good thing about this method too is the easiest time to make money is at the beginning of the season when the odds makers and the public are far from each other. The makers like to take advantage of the public because the public has a bias from last year. Um, you can easily spot the differences in teams from last year to the new year, whether it's players, new coaches, new coordinators, even new owners. So, anyway, that's what we do. We'll try to do that double up every single week. These are the bets that I make every week, so it's simple. I just tell you what I'm doing in my bets, and you can take what you want out of that. You don't have to do the double ups. You could take my bet and just roll with it, put whatever you want on it. You don't even have to play the double ups. So anyway, what I do is I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of the game. I watch all the games. I break down the squads and the units, defensive line, linebackers, uh, DBs. I like to concentrate on offensive and defensive lines. I like to find the advantages and the edges of each game. And then I just start to funnel that down into one bet. That's all I need. I don't need to spend time on trying to get every game right. I just need to get one bet right. Simple, right? Okay. All right. So last year, what we did is we got to about week seven. We started doubling up right out of the gate from week one. We went to week seven, week six, something like that. And I remember that following week, uh, there wasn't any bets on the board that I was confident in. I'm not just going to automatically just give you a bet. I mean, I need to believe in it. And I wasn't going to put my, what was it, $1,600 on the line unless it's a best bet. So I informed you guys that week how I felt about it. I advised people that if they wanted to, now would be a good time to cash that $1,600 and start over. Let's start over. Let's get another 3, 4, 5 weeks of double ups going. Um, that's what's kind of cool about this too. If we go a solid 3 weeks, um, and you can pocket your $100, I mean, you're not going to lose money. You're going to be free rolling, and you can go as far as your tolerance will let you. If you're in week 16 and you got $6.5 million on the line, okay, cash out. Okay, don't go for the 13 million. Okay, anyway, um, so let's start already. Let's start with this week. Before I get to the picks, okay, we did this last year. Not a lot of people watched. I don't know anything about YouTube, guys. I just know how to study film and make good bets. All right, and I know how to double up every week. Uh, and now you are. Okay, but I need your help. I don't know about this YouTube stuff. Okay, all I know is if everybody who watches this video likes and subscribes and maybe shares, Okay, I know the analytics will just keep playing it as long as if 100% of the people who watch it like it, I think we can go from there. Okay, I don't need thousands of people watching this. Okay, I just need to know that I'm doing something here, to help people make money. Um, if I feel like we're growing, I'm gonna keep doing this. I was dedicated last year, and you can go over the old videos. You can verify them. Uh, hey, everything's on record, okay? And we had a very successful season. Now this week, okay? So give me your help, like, subscribe, share, anything you can do, okay? Comment. I'd love to be able to get into like live videos where we can participate, share our information. Uh, I can ask you questions, you can ask me questions, okay? That's what I'd love to do. Going live is a lot easier to put out information quickly, stuff like that. Okay, so help me out. Uh, week one, finally, I'm so excited. I've been spending a lot of time getting ready for week one. Uh, it's really a easy week for me. It's like a test. A test is easy when you're prepared, right? Same thing. I'm prepared for this week. Okay, now today's Friday. We had a game last night, Lions and Chiefs. I wish I was able to put out something for you for Thursday night because I ended up winning. I actually liked Detroit plus 4.5. Uh, Accidentally, I wound up getting on the bet on the money line. Okay, and I, honest to God, didn't like it. Okay, I love the points. I didn't really like the money line. Okay, it wasn't my best bet, so I wanted to get some action on that with a little parlay um, for some of Sunday's games. So I ended up taking the Lions, ended up winning that. Obviously, I think it was plus 230. So I took a 5-team parlay. So I'm going to share with you the rest of the 4 teams that are on that parlay. Do with it what you want. You don't have to get greedy. I mean, I think it's going to pay 4-1 because they're all money line. Um, so they're good bets because my risky bet was the Lions. Okay, so the rest of them I tried to parlay them with some solid bets, and I think these are solid bets, and I'm going to tell you why. So the first of the 4 teams that are on that money line are Seattle Seahawks against the Rams. Um, I'm a Rams fan. Favorite team. Love the Rams since I can remember the Rams. Okay. So I know they've got a crappy team this year. They're getting even the little credit they're giving is too much credit. And I hate to talk bad about my team, but you know what? If my team wants to treat us fans like that by not fielding a team, I realize they went all in for the Super Bowl, which was nice. We needed to win that year. They basically, did everything they could, pulled out all the stops, and hey, everything went great, and we won the Super Bowl, and it was awesome. Okay, so they didn't have any money left. Now they're not fielding a team, and the easy way to tell is there were so many free agents available. They didn't even need the best guys. They just could have got some guys on the cheap and contended, but it's like they want to spend like zero money. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're not interested in winning. They're interested in just getting through a season. Okay, now Cooper Cup's out. I mean, it's done. They're going to be one of the worst teams in football. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and, when I'm against them, I'm going to be rooting against them. So money's money, guys, right? So I've never had a problem. I know it's always hard to see your team in a realistic light. I've always been able to do that. Okay, so I made quite a bit of money last year betting against them. So anyway, Seattle Seahawks, easy one. We're gonna take them on the money line on our 14 parlay. Okay, minus 230, something like that. So take that. Along with that, I want you to take Denver against the Raiders. The Raiders I think, are just a mess. They've got lots of holes. I think Denver's, improving. Uh, they've got pretty decent defense. I mean, you don't need to be that great against the Raiders. Um, so yeah, that's kind of an easy one to me. I think Sean Payton will have his guys prepared. I don't believe Josh McDaniels is a very good coach. Will he be in the future? I don't know, but until then, um, I don't really believe that he's one of those coaches that are going to go out to Denver and beat them week one. Um, the next two teams, they're very similar. And at first, I want to start you off with this stat. This is a stat I love. I haven't seen a stat like this in a long time. When a quarterback is drafted in the first round, the high draft quarterbacks, any first round quarterback actually, is drafted in the first round and plays that same year, week one, his record is 0-13. So never has a quarterback been picked in round one, played that same year, and come out with a victory. Okay? 0-13 and that's just straight up. Against the spread, it's like 1-12 against the spread. So obviously they're always hyped up. Obviously they figure they're just going to play like a pro right out of the gate. Okay, not only am I using that stat to help me do my picks, it's just to support my picks because I've already had these teams winning anyway. So the first of those scenarios is going to be Jacksonville versus Anthony Richardson and the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, Jacksonville on the rise. I'm kind of believing the hype this year. I really like them. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of opportunities to make money off of them, but I know that week one, they might be. I don't know if you can overrate them in week one because I think they're going to be that good. I think once week two, week three comes around, it's going to be hard to get value on them. The Colts, they got some good things going on defense, but again, the thing about a new quarterback is they're not expecting to go out and beat the Jaguars. That's not their goal. Their goal is to get a win and to build on it, to see what they got, put things in place. They can't really do that right out of the gate. And it's the same thing for the next team, which is Atlanta Falcons versus Carolina Panthers. CJ Stroud is going to have his first start against a team that is they expect to win now, and they're going to try to win that division. And they don't know what they got yet. All they know is they're a smash mouth team. They know what they want. They're going to go out and get it. Okay, there's never letdowns in week one. Okay, so those are the four teams: Seattle, Denver, Atlanta, and Jacksonville. Take those guys on the money line. If you want to go ahead and add something in there, hey, that's on you. Okay, don't get greedy. Take 4-1. Okay, my best bet for this week, my only bet, is going to be a two-team parlay. We're trying to get even money, but it actually pays 122. Is going to be the Seattle Seahawks versus the Rams, and it's going to be Atlanta versus Carolina. That's the best bet. Take that bet. Take your seed money. Put it on there. Okay. Look to double that. Next week we're going to have double the money to work with. We're going to double that as well. Okay. I'm very confident. I'm very prepared for week one. I hope you guys can please like, share, subscribe, get us going so I can do this every week. All right. Week one, let's do this. Okay. Let's have fun. Let's make some money. Easy money, baby. All right. Ciao.